Effective cross-cultural communication through design thinking. Cross-cultural communication is a process of creating and sharing meaning among people from different cultural backgrounds using a variety of means. The term cross-cultural communication is often used interchangeably with intercultural communication. Cross-cultural communication refers to the communication between people who have differences in any one of the following, like styles of working, age, nationality, ethnicity, race, gender, sexual orientation, etc. Here are some few tips to using design thinking to help improve the cross-cultural communication. The first one, embrace agility. Often people are reluctant to accept new things due to an unconscious fear that doing so will change their culture or belief system in some way. By becoming aware of the unconscious barriers or subconscious biases, people can become more open to adapting. In terms of cross cultural communication, one of the best ways is to embrace this idea to try new methods of doing things in ways that can help to better understand the perspective of others. 2. Be open minded. Close mindedness is another barrier to cross cultural communication that can hinder the success of an organization. Being more open minded can be as simple as learning more about an idea that one wouldn't have considered otherwise. Being exposed to new viewpoints and making the effort to understand them can have an impact on making decisions moving forward. Leveraging accurate data can be a powerful tool when convincing someone to consider ideas. By discussing the options and listening, we can always build trust. 3. Facilitate meaningful conversation. Although the organizational culture is unlikely to change overnight, making the effort to spark conversation on the individual level can be a step in the right direction. One of the best ways to get started is to connect with someone who might have a different perspective from your own. Start a conversation with someone in another department and ask questions and try to gain a better understanding of their point of view by actively listening. Encouraging meaningful interactions also has a significant impact on the overall environment by creating a comfortable space where team members can openly share their thoughts and ideas. 4. Becoming aware. Another important step to improving cross cultural communication in the workplace is to become more culturally and self aware. Efforts should be made to acknowledge implicit biases and assumptions that affect the way of interacting with others. Throughout this process, you should be asking how mission and company values are defined, whether or not they are inclusive, and whether the team's various cultures have been taken into account. Performing this analysis will give a good idea of the state of corporate culture, including areas in organization communication strategy that you can improve to better serve your team members and achieve goals.